Hey guys, so today I wanted to address Whitney Waythorn new workout DVD or something. I don't know. Now I've already made videos about Whitney, but I was rambling a lot, so I didn't edit them. So I either will make new videos about her or I don't know, because I was expressing my feelings about her and I ramble a lot and I'm doing it again. I'm all over the place, but so this is not the first video I make about her, and this is why I'm moving on straight to her workout DVD. Um, now, since as I wasn't able to upload the video because I don't have editing software at the moment. I used to have in my other computer, and it came with a computer, so I didn't need to buy a license. So at the moment, I have no editing software, and I'll try to find a cheap version or a free software because I'm kind of I have economic constraints at the moment, but that's beside the point. So, first and foremost, I need to address the elephant in the room, which is why I am talking about her in the first place. I am not talking about myself, my experience. And the thing is, when I first heard about her, I thought she was, um, you know, she was going to be a role model for obese people all over the world. Now, I think she's twice my size. Not aware of it, or at least she is um, probably about 100 kilos heavier than me. I'm not sure. Um, I don't know. I really don't know. But I'm on the verge of morbid obesity. I'm not quite there, and I occasionally cross the threshold, but I am still on um, a size that I can still move. I can still run, although with limitations. Not only because of my weight, my breasts, but also because I had bronchitis and asthma as a kid. It improved as I aged, but I am experiencing now breathing problems again, probably due to my weight gain, but also because I probably um, still have some underlying consequences from my bronchitis and asthma, and probably so I need to check that out. I think it may be very well caused by obesity, so I'm not going to blame it on past conditions that supposedly, even though they didn't go away, improved greatly. I don't use an e-nailer since I was about 10 years old, so that's a good thing. I used to have two kinds of e-nailers, so it was really, really annoying. I still have sensitivity to pollens and dust and stuff like that, but that's not the point of this video. Now, I think I probably need to express my first thoughts on Whitney to. I'm sorry, I should be sleeping. It's like 5 in the morning or something. And I have a huge problem sleeping from since I was a kid, so I'm a night person. So yes, and when I first heard about her, and I think I was zapping through channels, and I landed on TLC, and there was the publicity, and that fat girl dancing really caught my eye, and just they said that there was going to be a reality show about a fat girl that kind of didn't fit the stereotypes and wasn't letting her her weight stay in the way of being active. And well, I thought she's a very good example, and she is going to show that not all fat people are lazy, and some of us do exercise heavily and have a hard time losing weight despite the amount of exercise we put in, and not overeating. Now, as I started to watch it, um, uh, you know, first I was fascinated because, she seemed to be strong and inspiring. And then I realized that all that was a facade. She was just eating junk food. She was making excuses not to exercise. And I thought, she fooled all of us. Here I thought that she was going to be an example, that she was going to show that um, the fat acceptance movement is nonsensical, and that we need obese people to show that we need to be active, that we can't accept and resign to our weight struggles, and we can't give up. Now, I just saw, I don't know what day of the week it was, and every few weeks I would see an episode, and it's hard and painful to go through an episode. Eventually, I gave it up, and now I just watch a couple more of the other seasons uh, on YouTube, and it's just the same lame excuses, excuses and excuses and excuses. So that's why I am disappointed. And she embraced the fat acceptance movement, which is harmful to obese people. And again, I made a video on that, but I rambled a lot and I didn't edit it, so I didn't post it, and I need to get a software for that very soon. And I'm not editing it this one because it's pointless, and I need to get this video out at this point. Because again, there's a lot to be said about Whitney, but I'm not going to say it in this video. I'm just disappointed, and I feel that she enforces the stereotype that fat people are lame, making excuses, they overeat, and they are basically living in denial. That's the idea that I get from the show. And that's the reason why so many of us don't aren't able to get real help. I was lucky enough when I joined my gym that I had a personal trainer that figured out my problem. As I exercised as a kid and earned the rate, I my body holds on to every single calorie it ingests, and it is very effective at saving energy. Now, while that may be a good thing in a survival situation, it is a very, very, very bad quality if you're trying to lose weight. So, what you need to do is teach your body that it's not going to starve and exercise. Now, if I start eating more than I need, I'm going to gain weight. So the way I went about losing weight was I started to exercise and out exercise, and then when I started losing weight, I would increase my calories. Now, this worked and I lost a lot of weight, but I've gone through bad moments and I'm at my heaviest now. Not because I was eating or anything. I went through bad moments. I stopped exercising and I can't stop exercise, otherwise I gain weight. That's my biology, and no matter how little I eat, the good thing is that I plateau, and I gain more weight than the plateau. Uh, so that's a good thing. I'm not losing weight, but I'm not gaining at this point. Um, so I need exercise desperately to lose weight. Diet never works for me, and if anything, it only makes things worse. Now, figuring that out with so many obese people excusing themselves is really hard. I was lucky to have a personal trainer that understood a bit more about biology and knew that not all cases are the same thing. And the thing is, what I had going for me is that I had more than average muscle mass. So even though I'm heavier, I am not as fat as I appear to be. So that's probably why he believed in me, because he saw I was exercising. He saw that I was putting an effort into it. So that was a good thing at the time. Now I have been through bad moments in my life, really bad moments. I lost my grandparents, three of my grandparents. I lost the person I loved the most, lost friendship, and really, really bad moments. And I was taking a lot of medication that my psychiatrist actually said I didn't need, because sometimes you do things uh, that are so bad that the ER, the people in ER will put you on antidepressants without knowing your backstory. Um, so I gained a lot of weight through that medication. I have dropped a lot of weight since I um, stopped taking that medication, but I plateaued, and at this point, I'm preparing to resume exercising. I'm still not over losing that friendship, and it's hard. Um, it's hard, but no excuses. It doesn't matter how hard it is to lose weight. You can't give up on yourself. You can't just say that it's impossible to lose weight. It is possible. It may be harder for you than it is for other people, but ultimately it's your responsibility to yourself. And to Whitney, you have more responsibility than me. I am just a foreign nobody that no one knows, and I have absolutely no obligation to my fans, which I have none. I have no obligation with anyone except myself and the people that care about me. You, on the other hand, need to show your fans that you love yourself. You need to show your fans that there are no excuses to be that overweight. And the thing that is bothering me about Whitney's new workout DVD is that it's just another way that she can milk money out of her fame, and you know, it is a good thing that she's trying to put out a workout DVD for obese people. Usually, workout DVDs are geared towards uh, slightly overweight people or people with mild obesity, and she is targeting it to people who are inexperienced and bigger. Although her other, you know, the other people in her DVD are clearly slim, so I think she's going for a broader audience. Now, my concern with this DVD is that, I am someone that is a great fan of Les Mills Combat, and I am a fan of P90X. I am a great fan of Shanti's workout videos, Insanity, T25, and all of those, um, and Zumba and all that. But there's a great difference between Whitney's work with Whitney, I think it's the name, workout video, and those programs. Now, Whitney's video is something that she recorded and simply put out, and it's a workout that she wasn't consistent with it, and there is no proof that, well, it's better than nothing, but ultimately, how much trust is she going to gain from her target audience if her herself hasn't gotten results from that program? I remember Zuskalite. She also put out her own DVD, and I wanted it so badly. And the thing is that she was fit, and she recorded her progress through recording the DVD, and only while she was recording the DVD, she had amazing results. And most of these programs are very well thought out. The Les Mills, Les Mills, I say Les Mills because my French, but most people pronounce Les Mills, so I'm trying to pronounce it the English way. Um, are programs that have been developed for years and years. They have a solid routine. They have an adequate amount of cardio. They have localized exercises. They have a diet recommendations. Of course, if you are doing Le Meal at your gym, you're not getting that program. But ultimately, most fitness DVDs have a very well organized program, a very thorough, um, schedule, and um, it is structured to make sure that you are getting, uh, a complete workout routine, and that your muscles and everything is going to, you know, be properly dealt with. For instance, you're going to have days where you are going to do cardio, you are training resistance, you are going, every day you have a different workout and different areas that are worked. And sometimes there are complete body workouts, but the thing is balance. That Those programs are balanced to ensure the best results and a healthy routine. Those programs have been more than tested and have been developed over months and used by hundreds, if not thousands, of people. You have the Drupal Fire, the Selene Extreme, which were programs that were tested in gyms before they were um, packaged in DVD form with their diet and lots of advice. So I think that there is an entire process to be able to make DVDs geared at people. Now, my biggest problem is that she is selling weight loss to a great audience, and she herself isn't able to get results from that workout. I think that she should test the program for at least 3 to 4 months and have other people test it before she releases that DVD. If you're not a fitness instructor, you if you cannot get control of your own body, you can't be selling weight loss programs to other people. I don't know. It's clearly counterintuitive that someone who is unable to tackle her own weight issues to be selling a workout DVD. I agree that she should show her efforts to lose weight, but she shouldn't be putting out a program without gaining experience and losing weight herself. She may work out and show her progress on the internet. That is very inspiring. But she doesn't have proper form. I feel she doesn't have the nutritional knowledge. Otherwise, I think she wouldn't be eating all that junk in her reality shows. And she hasn't the discipline to stick to her own program. So I do think that she is not doing the right thing by putting out this program right now. I think that if she had lost a significant amount of weight on this program, I feel that it would be more than reasonable to plan putting out a DVD. But this is not carefully designed. This has no, structure. You see that people at Beachbody, they have nutritionists, they have physicians, they have tons of people elaborating their workout plans, their diet. Everything is planned to, very, very specific details. They tell you how much to eat based on your level, based on your training, based on the the amount of exercise, the intensity, your goals. And sorry, um, I don't see any of this in that program. It's just a DVD with 3 to 4 workouts. That's just that. I mean, I'd rather see her exercise and figuring out her life, or maybe, exercise and try and get a professional, um, you know, um, try to learn how to be a personal trainer and later do that and putting out her own, exercise DVD without getting results, without having the professional or, any sort of credentials in this area. So that's my point of view. Uh, I know that I'm not as obese as she is. I still think that I can speak for people who are overweight. And I am on the verge of type 3 obesity. So I think that I have, you know, something to say about this. So please, if you're putting out a workout DVD, please work on it, get the program together, get credentials, and get results before you try and sell us something that you yourself couldn't make work for you. That's my point of view. I don't want to be mean. I don't want to be rude. But I think that if you are someone in the fitness industry or someone who has results and you have the knowledge, it is okay to put out a workout DVD. But I don't think she has the knowledge to save her life, much less to pass on to other people. That's my feeling. My feelings. Those are my feelings about this new DVD. I know that being a reality star really changes people and messes up their awareness of their limitations. They it starts getting to the head of and you know you're not you don't have the credentials to make a workout DVD. You don't have the results, and I don't know. I just think it is really premature that you are doing such a thing. If you were, recording videos of yourself working out every day and showing how much effort you're putting into changing your life around, I think it would be inspirational. But teaching people how to lose weight without losing that weight yourself, and in order for you to make a weight loss program, you need to have uh, results from it. You need to have a positive assessment, and uh, you know who is going to sell or buy, for that matter, a program that hasn't been improved yet. I don't know if you get my point, but to me, I feel that she needs to work on her own body before she can teach me or anyone else how to deal with our obesity. Um, so that's that. And please stop blaming your obesity on the comorbidities that come with obesity. There is a weird relationship with PCOS and other comorbidities and obesity, and some people have trouble figuring out which comes first. It's again the question of the egg or the hen, but in any case, being obese and to that point, PCOS wouldn't make you that obese, There is much more. You have bad habits. You have poor, self-discipline. You have a lack of, you don't want to exercise. You lie to yourself, and so that is also one of the reasons why I think that that weight loss DVD is something that is really premature at this point in your life. You need to conquer your life and you conquer your body before you can teach people how to do that. How do you want me, a 29-year-old, nearly 30-year-old, who struggled with all her life with weight loss, to trust someone who is bigger than me, hasn't had any results with that program? How do you want me to trust you and buy your product? I think, you before you can't just package something and say, this is going to make you lose weight. This is going to make you healthy. You have to test it before. You have to, you know, there is something which is called accountability, and you are accountable for what you put out, and you are not you know I think that it is a bad thing to sell something that you know you don't know that is working or not. Now, exercise is always good. The thing is that you are marketing something that you clearly are unable to do yourself. So, I don't know, I'm rambling a lot, but the point is, get fit and then consider making a weight loss program, but not before you get the credentials. That's my point. And I don't want to be mean. I just think and I feel that, you know, something doesn't add up. And that weight loss program, if you had lost a lot of weight with it, I would probably commend you and support your weight loss program. But you don't have the results. You don't have anything tested. It's just a couple of days of shooting, and you yourself don't follow the program. So I think don't expect anyone to buy it. At least I wouldn't buy a product that isn't tested and proved. And that's that. If I want an exercise program, I will buy from Beachbody, I will buy from Zuskalite, I will buy from people who have conquered their bodies. And that's that. Bye, and I hope I was, clear enough. And I don't want to be demeaning towards Whitney. I just think that before she sells weight loss, she needs to accomplish it herself. Not only that, she needs to get credentials to teach people how to lose weight and make a solid program routine, not something out of the blue. I think it is careless for someone who has no results to be making claims. So that's that. Bye, and I hope you like my video and subscribe.